Hey everybody, welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. This is going to be your weekly read, all signs. I'm going to do each sign, it's 3 cards, 3 minutes, for those of you who may be new to the channel. And this will be the last week that I'm offering the contest, guys. Thank you so much for all of your support to getting me to the 1,000 mark. If you would like to participate in getting an entry, it's for a 30-minute reading with myself. All you have to do is subscribe below in the comment section, comment below in the comment section, or subscribe to the channel if you're new, and you'll get an entry. Okay, so I will timestamp this for everybody. I'm gonna end the end of the reading will be a Archangel healing card for everybody. I'm gonna shuffle the signs up. It's gonna start with Gemini since it is their birthday season. Gemini, so it'll be air, earth, water, and fire. Okay? All right. So, Spirit, starting with Gemini. Happy birthday, Gemini. I hope you guys are enjoying your birthdays. Wishing you guys well and fun and good things to come. Gemini, what messages do you have, please? 3 cards, 3 minutes. Let me timestamp this for you guys. All right, messages please for Gemini. What do we got? Oh, here we go. Okay, you got 4 cards, which is fine. It's your birthday, you get an extra card. Okay. So, Gemini, interesting. You've got the 6 of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups with the 8 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. So, I don't even know where to put this. Someone here in this connection that you have with this 2 of Cups, I feel like there's a lot of one-sided giving. Somebody here, maybe you, Gemini, is putting more effort or energy into this connection than the other person. Or somebody here might be a little bit, I don't know why I feel like somebody is kind of telling you what they think is good for you. Or maybe that's something you have to be careful of. Maybe you're over-suggesting or overstepping what you feel is good for your partner or your person or your connection. The 8 of Swords, it's like I feel like someone here is feeling a lot of stress. Someone's feeling a little overwhelmed. Maybe feeling like they're being pressured or pushed in a direction that causes them to create a lot of, like it's a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, a lot of feeling of like you don't have a sense of your own freedom. Because with the 8 of Swords, it's kind of like it's a feeling of that sensation or feeling of being threatened, feeling like you're confined or stuck into something. And it's like, when is this going to end? Or maybe it's something you feel like you're going to end. 10 of Swords, overwhelmed, the end of a cycle. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be between you and your person, Gemini, because I feel like with this 6 of Pentacles, if this is an outside stress or an outside concern that's outside of your connection with your person and everything is going very well and it's strong, it's like your person's here to help you. Your person is here to support you and give you what it is you need. Maybe it's space, maybe it's time, whatever that may be. I feel like someone here is giving a lot of their energy into the relationship, but I'm also getting a bit of a mixed emotion with your cards here, and that feeling of somebody maybe overstepping or over giving what they feel is good for their person, to the point of your person or you feeling like you're being consumed by someone's ideals or opinions. Maybe I feel like this can go either way. Either you're being supported or you're being sort of pushed, pressured, stressed a lot to be, it's just overwhelming, stressful. So you're going to have to maybe step up a little bit, Gemini, and maybe just speak where your boundaries are or identify those with this person. See, I can't get any more cards because we're only doing 3 cards, but it's kind of either way. It's going both ways for you guys. It's like someone here might be very helpful in a stressful situation, or somebody is actually contributing to this stressful situation. So it's either going to go either way for you depending on your circumstance. All right, Gemini, I hope that helps. That's what I have for you. We're moving on to Aquarius. 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 Okay, I'm going to flip these over because I have no idea why these are upright. That's strange. I don't know why I didn't see that. Aquarius. You may have a longer story that needs to be told. We're only going to do 3 cards here. It's 3 cards, 3 minutes, but maybe there's a long story within something that you're dealing with, or there's something that's very entailed. I don't know why I'm just feeling that when I see all those cards like that upright. It's like, we'll see. My fellow Aquarians, let's see what messages we have for the Aquarius, please, Spirit. What do you have for us? What message does Aquarians need to know? You've got here the Page of Cups with the 4 of Wands. Okay, wow, love, stability, proposition. The Knight of Swords. So, you're going to have to make a decision here, Aquarius, because I feel like you may be coming into somebody that, or coming into a potential relationship, something that is an opportunity here for more than just a friendship, maybe. It looks like somebody here has definitely got their eye on you, or somebody has feelings towards you. This could be your feeling towards the person that you have interest in. And it's kind of like making the decision to take action on when this comes in. So it's like, I feel like some of you are just waiting for somebody to meet you in this position of feeling like the attraction that you have for them, and you're gonna totally take action towards that. But I also feel like some of you need to be prepared to make a decision or take action or do what you feel is best when this offer comes in, because it could be a little bit of a surprise. It could be a bit of a crush or an attraction you have with somebody. And it might be more than just friendship here with this 4 of Wands, okay? It's somebody that wants to create more commitment with you. They want to form more stability, more ongoing. It's like there's an ongoing feeling here of dating, of getting together, of spending time with each other. I think some of you Aquarius are in this waiting mode. And if you're not, and if you're the one that's pursuing your person, it's like you're going after that and you're hoping that they reciprocate. You're hoping they feel the same way. I definitely feel like you guys are going to connect. There's a connection to be had here, and it will work itself out because of this 4 of Wands with the stability. It is like a stable situation. It's something that of interest both of you. It's just either like a sense of eagerness or a sense of like waiting so that you can pursue. You're kind of waiting patiently, and it's like as soon as this person shows up with their Page of Cups or their Cup of Love, you're going to take action towards them. You're going to be chasing them, or vice versa. Okay, so somebody may be pursuing you. If you're not expecting it, it's kind of like telling you here you're going to have to make a decision on whether you want to move forward with this offer that comes in. So there's a bit of, I don't want to say pent up, but there's a lot of built up energy between you and this person. Like I said, there might be a longer story to the background of all of this, but it's kind of like it's due time. Like it's just, you're waiting for the situation to pop, okay, for the opportunity to show itself, because there's definitely like a sense of attraction, a crush, there's definitely something there that you've connected with somebody, and it's like just eager or just waiting. But also for those of you who you may not know that someone's got this for you, it's to be prepared because they want to move forward with you. So you're going to have to maybe act quick on your feet when you get this proposition, because it's maybe out of the blue, or it maybe just be a little bit surprising. But I feel like for the majority of Aquarians out there, it's something that you're already aware of. You guys are pretty clever. You kind of know, you can see through people's feelings. And it's like, you both have this. There's this chemistry that's mutual, I feel. So it's like you're just eager for it to sort of move forward and take off. It's a lot of excitement. It's kind of pent up. It's built up. It's exciting. It's it's like anxious to get to know this person, to get intimate, even just to spend quality good time with this person. There's a lot of energy that's ready for this individual. All right, you think about them a lot here with this Knight of Swords. You've thought this through, that this is something you want to go after. Okay, it's kind of a knowingness. It's a sense of knowing. That's why I feel like there's a bit of a backstory to your situation. Like all those cards that were up, it's like there is a bit of an underlying story there that's trying to come to the surface. And it's like this might have been something that wasn't, it's like a knowing, like you feel, it's something maybe you can't explain between the two of you, but you feel it, you know it. And it has to come out. It has to come to the surface. It has to be revealed, okay? Because there's more than meets the eye. It's like more than just this attraction. There's something there with the Four of Wands. There's a possible, like, the feeling of wanting to be with this person, the feeling of that commitment of like finding your true partnership. And it's like, it's lingering. All right, Aquarius. So I hope that helps. And we are moving on to Libra. Libra, what messages do you have for the sign of Libra, please? Libra. Seven of Wands. Queen of Swords. The Fool card. Okay, so what I heard was you're not going to let this person off the hook when this popped out. Okay, so there's something here that somebody here has gotten a little bit of cold feet, or maybe they got a little bit scared here from you, Libra, or something where they're kind of not sure. And it's like you want them to share their feelings with you. You want to get the truth out of them. You're not going to let them off the hook to just sort of shy away or wander away. I feel like here with the Fool card, you've got Aries energy. You could be dealing with an Aries. It's like somebody here may have somebody here is a little bit afraid, or maybe uncertain, or not prepared or ready to take that leap of faith with you, Libra, to go on to the Fool card being like a journey, a new beginning, a new relationship, something like that. And it's like you kind of want to know why now. Like, why did you put a bit of a guard up? Why did you put a bit of a wall up with me, with this situation, with this person? Okay, so there is something here about you feeling more certain than them about taking this leap of faith. This could also be, it doesn't have to be a relationship in terms of an intimate relationship. This could also be something in life where an opportunity has presented itself and somebody has all of a sudden shied away. It could have been a partnership in work or business. And it's like, what do you mean you're kind of afraid now? Like, we were supposed to go on this new beginning with each other, or a new opportunity. It's like an unknown journey. It's the new thing. It's either a relationship or a situation, an opportunity. Maybe it's even something as simple as travel, where somebody was all about going on a trip or going somewhere, and it's like they've changed their mind. They've had a change of thought or a change their course here. And it's like this Queen of Swords wants to know the truth. They don't understand why. You want to know why this person has changed their mind on the relationship or this opportunity, if it's something that's work related. It's a change of mind, I feel like. Someone that's got a little bit of a hesitation now, apprehension, kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out, not sure. And there's just a sense of fear, a sense of not knowing or not trusting the outcome, which the Fool card is kind of reminding or encouraging that sometimes we have to take that leap of faith with a person, with an opportunity, with a situation. And it's like, I feel like this is a dual, like a co-partnership type of situation. Like I said, whether it's relationship or not. And someone here is having reservations now. Someone here is not totally in. And you're just trying to get to the bottom of that. You want to know the truth, the why. Okay, you're not very impressed, I feel, Libra, but you're keeping your scales balanced. You're not very enthused by this, but you're keeping your cool because you need to sort of be able to cooperate and work with this person for them to respond, for them to, communicate with you. You don't want to completely scare them off or block them away because they're already shying away. So it's just something that it's like the excitement got like pulled back. It got stalled. All right, that's what I have for you, Libra. Let's move on to Taurus. We're on to Earth signs now. Taurus. All right, Taurus, what do we have for the sign Taurus, please, Spirit? What messages do you have for Taurus? Love, life, whatever messages need to come through. Emperor. Ten of Wands. So you've got Aries energy here with the Emperor. And the Page of Swords. For some, I really feel like this is a work-related message, guys, for those who are in the sign of Taurus. With this Emperor being like this boss-like energy. Someone here, I feel like, is very hesitant or trying not to... somebody here wants to unload here. There's like a ten of Wands. Carrying a lot of burden, carrying a lot of weight, a lot of responsibility, needing to let that go. But what's happening here is that this person, whether this is you or I feel like it's you, Taurus, you're feeling a sense of guilt, or you're feeling like you're going to disappoint if you decide to try to unleash or unload things off your back, maybe trying to move on from a position or even leaving a job or exiting. You're procrastinating or delaying this this process or this situation. Like you're hanging on until your absolutely last. It's like until the last straw breaks the camel's back almost. It's like you know that things are heavy right now, and you're maybe wishing or dreaming or thinking that things will slowly lighten up, but I'm not sure that they will. It feels like the burden is kind of growing, or it's a long-standing heaviness or responsibility. It's something that you feel you need to move on from. Some of you may not feel like you're being appreciated properly, or you're being overworked, underpaid kind of thing. It's somebody here that doesn't feel a sense of fairness in how they're being treated, possibly by their higher up, by their manager, their boss, with this Emperor. It's also like what I feel here is that, Taurus, you have some kind of solutions, or you have a sense of finding different methods or different ways of doing things in life or at the job here. I feel like it's very much a work-related message, but it's like you don't feel heard, or you don't feel like your message or your suggestion to sort of recreate or change something or reinvent the wheel to make things a little bit more evenly distributed. It's like you feel like you're just going to end up disappointing, or you're disappointing yourself because it'll never be recognized. So I feel like there's a lack of recognition here in your life from on a workload or on a work perspective, and it's a lot on your back. You're carrying a lot of the weight, while maybe other people are just sitting there watching you with this Page of Swords. Like, they sit around and watch you do all the work. It's almost like you could be there longer than others. So maybe it's just like your nature to know more or to be more knowledgeable of what needs to be done. But I just feel like if you don't get the support from this Emperor, if you don't get the help or the guidance from your higher up, your manager, your boss, however you want to put that, it's like you're on this verge of feeling like, I'm done, I'm going to quit, I'm going to walk off. It's kind of a snapping point, but it's at the same time you're holding back that emotion, you're procrastinating, you're delaying it, you're just seeing how far you can push yourself to the brink, but you're kind of at that feeling of a bit of on the brink. Something has to change. I wish I could expand, guys, but we're only doing 3 cards, 3 minutes. It's a very quick message. So either that's going to resonate for somebody out there. Hopefully it helps. Yeah. I feel like you're just being watched, like in awe, in like people. It's like you might be saying like, are you guys going to do anything? You're just going to sit around and watch. You're just going to sit around and watch me do all the work. It's that kind of feeling. But you also don't feel like you can speak up about it because it's your livelihood, or it's a situation that you may feel guilty or disappointing somebody or disappointing yourself. You don't have something else maybe to back you up or go into. Okay, so it's definitely worth a conversation, I feel like, because this Emperor here could have another opportunity for you. They may want to raise you a little bit closer to something that's more aligned with you. So I feel like it warrants a conversation, but it's at the same time, you're figuring that out. You're keeping it close to yourself as to what you're going to do, because you have like, this is starting to build. All right, Taurus, that's what I have for you guys. We're going to move on to Virgo. Virgo, what messages please for Virgo? Virgo, Temperance card. Okay. Sagittarius energy. Okay, you got 4 cards as well. The Knight of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands, and the 4 of Swords. Okay. So definitely, Virgo, I feel like things feel like they're moving very fast in your life, to the point where you might be in this 8 of Wands wanting to, things move quickly, things moving fast, it's like fast and furious here, because there's the 4 of Swords. So it's like a sense of burnout possibly for some of you, okay? Things have been going a lot, faster than you were realizing, where all of a sudden you're feeling a sense of tiredness, a sense of burnout here, 4 of Swords. The Temperance card with the Knight of Pentacles. So definitely here, it's saying to just create a sense of balance. There is a time here where you need to maybe take some time out and just do a little bit of healing for yourself and create a sense of balance. It's like a little bit of disharmony in the sense of the Temperance and the Knight of Pentacles, creating that sense of like more of a pace, more of a steady pace, having a little bit of patience, creating a bit more stability. For some of you, you could be doing something that requires a lot of moving or traveling or like movement in general. So I don't know if it's like long distance or it's just a lot of movement here with the 8 of Wands, a lot of communicating. But it's really put a little bit of a strain on you over this time frame. So it is here showing with the Temperance, the Knight of Pentacles, that it's a time to just create a sense of harmony, get back into balance, take the time out that you need and slow down a little bit, because things are moving very quickly. Okay, and it's saying like steady wins the race, kind of steadiness here, patience, grounded. Be very grounded and steady in this process or this situation that you're in. This could also be with a person or a connection, whether it be a family, friend, or a relationship, okay, where things are just moving so quickly and you need to sort of find your balance, okay? So things could just be moving much faster than you anticipated or much than you can handle. And that's like a little bit overwhelming. It's exhausting you. So some people are in relationships or have friendships where it's like things are just too intense, okay? Or they're moving too fast. It's like too much, too fast, overload, stimulus overload. So again, you just want to try to find your bearings and find a sense of balance, take a step back and just take a little rest here with this Four of Swords, because that's going to create the healing. It's like a healthy balance. So you may be discovering that or establishing that with a person that you're with or the situation that you're dealing with. All right, Virgo, that's what I have for you guys. Very quick messages, but somebody needs to hear them. Okay, 2608. We are going on to Capricorn. Capricorn, what's going on, guys? Let's see what we have. Messages, please, for the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn. There's your card, the Devil. Three of Pentacles. And the Nine of Cups. Couple things I'm getting here, Capricorn, is that you guys are... There's definitely some kind of unhealthy attachment, unhealthy behaviors, or unhealthy habits. Excuse me. It's almost like you're not willing to give up until you get what you want here. It's like the Nine of Cups, wishes fulfilled. You're not willing to get up until, or give up, or it's like you're willing to, it's almost like you're pushing yourself to the brink. You're burning yourself thin, burning the candles at both ends. You may want to be finding an answer to something, or working at something, or overthinking at something. Maybe you're determined to achieve something, but again, it's like you're not willing to give up until you get what you want. Sometimes that works in people's favor, that strong determination or that will to get, it's like a passion, it's like the drive. Sometimes that may work, and that might be something that you know is going to end up in a good thing with this Nine of Cups. It will fulfill that wish or wishes that you have. But at the same time, it's like you could be working yourself or overthinking or overdoing it in general, where it's like, I don't know, it's just like it's like ruthless almost. Ruthless to get what it is you want out of a situation, out of a person, a goal, whatever this that you're working hard at. But it's something that it's like, I don't know if this is necessarily your nature or if this is something that's unhealthy of what you're normally used to doing or the normal approach that you take. You're definitely attached. It could be a sense of obsession. Okay, it's like towards either figuring out or planning or doing something or maybe achieving this goal or a person in your life. It's like you're not willing to give up at all costs, but it's like ultimately it might be the cost of your own well-being. It's like a lust for life, but a life situation or whatever it is you're working at. So it could... Somehow, I'm only doing the three cards, but somehow my thought is like, if this was to continue, I do feel that this will work itself out and you probably will acquire or achieve what it is you're going after. It's like at all costs, but it's like something that you could also actually be working towards getting away from an addiction or bad habits, or it's like at all costs, I will stop doing whatever that unhealthy behavior is because my wish is fulfilled at the end of the tunnel. So it could kind of go both ways here. Some of you may have realized that you have an unhealthy habit or maybe some addictions or attachments to things that you grip onto. And it's like at all costs, you know, like maybe it's drinking or eating sugar or whatever that may be. It's like, I am willing to do all the work at all costs, no matter what it is for me to get to this healthier Nine of Cups, and more of a celebratory place, more of a proud moment, something that you've worked hard for. So if I were to draw cards here, I do feel inclined that this is going in a positive direction. But for some of you, there may be something else that it's that obsessive nature or that fixated approach that you're going to get something at all costs, which also could be an unhealthy behavior or an unhealthy approach. Okay, but I do feel for sure that this is coming also for some people of getting away from these bad habits, and you're working very diligently and hard. You want it, but you really want it. Maybe it's sobriety of something. Okay. So not always it's not, you could be moving away from this devil energy rather than coming from a place of attachment, addiction, or bad behaviors. So it's kind of interesting actually, because it kind of pops up in two ways. Okay, Capricorn, that's what I have for you guys. Let's move on to water signs. Cancer. Cancer. What messages do we have for the sign of Cancer? The Empress. Justice. Libra energy. That's interesting. Okay. And the Hierophant. You got Taurus energy here as well. I feel like in some situation in your life here, Cancer, you know that justice will be served. Because it's the Empress here, the knowing, and the Hierophant having a faith, trusting in the outcome. Some of you are just in a very high place in your life with a situation, whatever that injustice or whatever the imbalance that's taking place maybe. It doesn't even have to necessarily be in your own personal life. It could be just the injustice in the life around you or in a situation that you see, maybe in your local community or in your whatever. Some form of injustice or something here that's not off scale, off balance. But I feel like you know, and you sort of are coming from a very healing, loving place with this Empress and the Hierophant. It's like you know that things are going to change for the better. Things are going to be rebalanced or served in justice, more of a fairness. You may even be part of initiating or maybe starting a conversation, initiating a conversation with somebody, or sort of the creating of more of a healing outcome with this Empress. It's a sense of being in a place where you just know that you can help, know that you have a healing ability, and the faith of the Hierophant and initiating change, creating change, coming up with a solution. Okay, so you're in a place right now where you're in a very good sense of knowingness within yourself and within the situations that are challenges in your life. So wherever that imbalance or injustice can be, however personal or impersonal, it's kind of like you create a sense of harmony, you create a sense of, it's like solution and sort of you ease the flames. You provide comfort to other people or the other person that's involved in this, or the situation of groups of people, whatever that is. I just feel like there's a very strong sense of creation and knowing and coming up with new ideas and solutions, coming from a good place, coming from a place of love. It's just that feeling of faith, trusting, knowing, a knowingness, an inner knowing. So some of you may be in a place where you're praying or meditating a lot, or just getting in touch with that wisdom, that Empress energy, okay, more of a feminine, divine feminine type of energy. And just sort of shedding that. You're shedding that onto other people. You're helping. You're kind of setting a very, it's just a healing natured energy that you're kind of shedding onto others. You're able to ease the discomforts. Because you're using the wisdom of the mind. It's the mind here with the Justice card. You don't get too emotionally attached to the negativity or the injustice of your situation or a situation. So you kind of look at it from the mind and you say, well, you kind of have this knowingness that things will always work out for the better, or they'll always fall into place where they need to fall into place. So I feel like there's a lot of just prayer and meditation for Cancer at this moment. You guys are getting into your faith, into your belief, into your spirituality. Creating. It's like a creation, like godlike. Coming from that essence of knowingness, of the creator. Very interesting energy, Cancer, that I'm picking up with these 3 cards. That's what I'm getting for you. Justice and balance. Healing for you guys. All right, so we are moving on to Pisces. Pisces. What messages do we have for the sign of Pisces? 5 of Pentacles. Messages for Pisces. Could be love, life, whatever comes through. It's only 3 cards, guys, so it's always going to be a quick message. The Fool card, you got Aries energy and the King of Wands. So Pisces, couple things here. There is some kind of struggle possibly that you're faced with. Okay, this could be financial, but it could be any kind of struggle. I feel like somebody here has been a very big encouragement to you with this King of Wands. Somebody here that's got a little bit of smarts and knowing, and sort of they're passionate about the outcome of you, or you're even, it's your own, like you're being your own advocate. You're being your own best advocate to see something in a better light. With the Fool card here, it's like good things come to those who wait. I feel like this 5 of Pentacles, this struggle, it could have been a little bit of depending on each individual out there, the time frame, but it's definitely been a bit of a struggling time frame, however long that is for you. But it's like there's new beginnings to come for you. There's a brand new outcome. There's a brand new beginning. Trust in that outcome. I feel like you've got somebody here that is very much encouraging, kind of nudging you, supporting you, pushing you along. Somebody that's sort of saying like, I've been there, I know, trust my advice. Like somebody that's got a little bit more of a carefree, or a little bit more of a courageous attitude, a little bit more, I don't know, daredevilish in a way. They're just more courageous. They're more willing to maybe take advantage of a situation of this Fool card, of going on this new journey, going out on doing something that's maybe not something you're more used to. You've definitely got somebody here that's got your back in something, or just a very supportive individual. And it's all about, like, I don't know, this struggle that you may have been faced with, it's not that it's become comfortable, but it's almost become normalized, whatever. It could be a very small area of your life. It doesn't mean your entire life has to be a struggle. It could just be simply, like, let's say it's financial. Some people struggle financially and they just believe that, like, you know what, I'm always going to be financially struggling. I'm always going to, it's just the way that, just that part of my life is always a financial struggle. But it's like, little do you realize that it's almost a sense of the fear of the unknown and going down a different path in life where that is creating the new opportunity. Good things come to those who wait, the patience, okay? And I feel like some of you are maybe in a place of a little bit of disbelief or a little bit of, it's like fear, because it's like, I'm actually going to change this struggle to something that is, I don't know, but it's an opportunity, and somebody is encouraging you to do that. I could give a lot of examples of that, but it's going to be on your own. You're going to know if this resonates for you, Pisces, about whatever that struggle is. It's kind of something that you've become accepting of or normalized, whether it's love, work, maybe owning a home, or whatever that struggle you feel like you could never achieve or get in your life. It's something that you feel you just have to accept. But it's like life has so many unknown possibilities, and there's so many other journeys and paths that you can embrace to take you in a different direction where your possibilities or your circumstances change. So that's why I feel like the struggle is a little bit longer, but it just depends on what time frame you need or you assimilate into accepting something. Like, it's kind of like it takes 28 days to form a habit. After that 28 days or 30 days, let's say, you just become used to this habit, and it just becomes something that you accept and continue. So it's like, that's where I feel like it's something that you just feel like, I'm always going to, like, financial, I'm always going to be single. I'll just always be single. That's just the way it is. I've accepted it. And it's like someone here has a lot of, maybe it's just a very coaching, loving person, someone that's more encouraging and strong for you. They're advocating for you. They're pushing you along. They're giving you that sense of maybe confidence or strength, inner strength that you may lack. Could be a little bit of a lower confidence level or a self-esteem in a certain area of your life. So embrace these new beginnings, Pisces, when you have these opportunities or people that are pushing you in that direction. Okay, it's kind of like they're guiding you to empower yourself and to better yourself, because there's something that's meant to be for you when you least think or you least expect that, well, my circumstances, this part just never changes. And that's when miracles and things change our lives. Things all of a sudden change for the better. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Pisces. Interesting read. Changes for you guys. Going down new paths. Trust the outcome. Trust the new direction that you're going in. It's the fear. It's letting go of a fear of comfort, even when that comfort isn't necessarily serving you, or it's not necessarily making your life expand in any way. It's just sort of this comfort. I'll just take it for what it is, and that's the way it is. And it's like, think outside that box and expand that circle into more opportunities. So it's like an expansion time for you guys, but you're getting the nudge from other people or a specific person. All right. All right. That was a long read, guys. 3 minutes turned into 10 almost. That's okay. Okay, Scorpio. Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio? 7 of Wands. The World card. Okay. And the 4 of Wands. Okay, so when one door closes, I'm hearing this right away. When one door closes, a new window opens up. Okay. You've been thinking, there's definitely something here that you're putting away. You're kind of closing the door or moving beyond something here, because there's much more here that you have coming your way, Scorpio. The World card is a brand new beginning for you. Everything is opening up opportunities for you, a lot more stability. With the 4 of Wands. You could be totally moving into the direction with a new person in your life, something that's very successful and happy and content. With this World card, it's kind of like it's a brand new beginning for you to explore. It's a start of a new chapter, possibly in your life. It's a new chapter, it's a new beginning, it's successful, it's meant for you. And things that were not meant for you, you're kind of ready to close the door on that, ready to turn the page, close the chapter, put that away. It's time to move on to bigger and better things. things that are going to bring you into more of a stability. 4 of Wands here. It could be for some of you like considering having children. It's going to change your world. Okay, there's going to be a brand new part of your world. So maybe having children. Again, with this 7 of Wands, it's kind of like maybe it's something you were pondering on, or maybe you thought maybe I wasn't able to have children, and all of a sudden it's like, okay, we'll put that to sleep because here we are having children, or this is where it's, changes on that level, on a family level. I feel like it's just the ending of old cycles or old things that don't serve you anymore, because the World card is all about new beginnings, new opportunities, things that are meant for you to come out, things that are meant to present, that are going to bring you to a more victorious place. It's in your favor. It's anything is possible right now for you, Scorpio, but it's ultimately leading you towards a stability, a sense of more of a contentment, settled, and love for life, love within your romantic situation. But I feel like it's like you're loving life right now. Okay, Scorpio, that's what I have for you guys. I hope that you enjoyed that. We are moving on to Aries. Aries. What do we got for Aries, please? Aries. King of Wands with the Knight of Swords. Too many cards. I'm only going to take the top one, guys. The 2 of Pentacles. I wish I could draw more cards here. 2 of Pentacles. You're juggling something on, you're contemplating, okay? You're contemplating. Something could be competitive here. I don't know why I feel this energy with this King of Wands. I don't know. It's like you might be competing. I don't know why that's coming up. Something competitive. But you are contemplating something here, Aries. It's like taking action on an idea or a concept that you have. It's something maybe entrepreneurial, or an idea that you're passionate about, something that you have. Maybe you want some change in your life, something that's new. It's something that it's like you're contemplating on whether to move ahead with or not, whether you follow through with this idea or this passion you have maybe towards a person, or some kind of idea towards an opportunity, or an idea that you want to create for yourself. It's just like it's like you're worried maybe about facing the competition, or facing the hurdles, or facing someone that you feel might be better at doing something than you are. So it's like contemplating on taking action on a new direction, on a new idea, on a person, but you feel like almost a little bit of a threat from somebody else that might have a stronger knowledge or a stronger passion, or it's like it could be some kind of job and you might be intimidated. I feel like there's a sense of intimidation here, or a sense of competition, or you feel not as adequate as you actually are, Aries. You actually have a lot of potential here with this King of Wands, but I feel like someone else is also, it's like fear, or it's a hesitation. It's like you're wondering what is it that would stop you from moving forward? Why are you thinking about holding back or taking action on this plan that you have, this idea, this plan, this creation, this feeling, something that you're thinking, something that you want to do? It's something that you really want to do, I feel, but you're holding back for some reason. It's like you're embarrassed about something, or it's like an example would be tarot reading. You know, it's like some people still don't know, and it's like it's a little bit weird. For some weird reason, I never took action, or I never told many people. It's like the fear of what people think, fear of like, there's better readers out there. Of course there's better people out there. Of course there's people that resonate with other people other than you. But it's like, if you're really strong about this, Aries, if you're really strong about taking action and doing something, creating something, a new beginning, an idea, it's kind of saying here, like, you got to face the competition, or face the intimidation, or the variety of other people's skill sets or something, because you have your own uniqueness about you that nobody else has. So there is only one of you. So this is the thing, like, yes, there's more qualified, or, you know, better, or whatever that may be, better ideas, maybe more thought out, but you are unique in yourself, that nobody can compare to that, because no one can replicate you. So don't contemplate on what other people have, or what other people have over you, because they're also doing the same thing. Everybody has their sense of fear and wondering about what the other people do, or what the other people think of you, or what your competition is. And it's like, you juggle this, and it's kind of holding you back from being able to follow your passion and to go after what it is you truly want. Okay? So Aries, this is an interesting message for you guys. I feel like it's time to take action, and don't overthink and contemplate. For some of you, it could be financial with the Pentacles. Contemplating the financial decision to change something or do something. Maybe feeling like you don't have enough of the funding or the money to do something. Okay? So that's the reading I got for you guys. We are moving on to Leo. Leo. Messages for Leo, please. What do we got for Leo? Beautiful Ace of Cups here, guys. Ace of Cups. Five of Pentacles. And the Empress. So your love here, guys, Ace of Cups, the Empress, it's kind of like whatever struggle you had in terms of love, I feel like that's come to an end. It's been healed. Possibly some of you have been reconciliated with somebody. For some of you, it could have been a relationship with a mother or a motherly figure, someone that raised you. For some of you, there's been a very strong reconnection or a healing in that. There's something that's been emotionally taken to the next level. It's a very loving scenario. There's an appreciation for that person. I do feel like this is not all necessarily romantic love, but definitely someone in your life who you know loves you, and you know you love them. It's like a sense of understanding that this is where it has to go. And for some reason, again, it could be a romantic situation. Maybe it's a friendship turned into a loving relationship. It was like something that had its struggles, but that time has been passed. It's been healed. The struggle has been resolved, and it was always meant to be a connection of love and a new beginning, an emotional release. There's been a lot of emotional release here in this situation between you and this person, or many people possibly. A lot of communication, a lot of release, a lot of expression, a release, emotional release. Could have been a lot of tears shed, could have been a lot of emotions, and just getting it out, hashing shit out on the table. Okay, but ultimately what I feel here is that there's been a nurturing understanding now, and there's a sense of knowing now that where you are in this relationship with this person, you know you can be you, they can be them, and it's a very loving place. It's a brand new start. It's a beautiful beginning to something that, for whatever reason, was never able to come out, or was able to it had to go through these struggles for whatever reason, because it brought you to this Ace of Cups and the Empress. I feel like there's a sense of new beginning. It's created a better love. It went from like maybe a struggling stagnation or a stall or a stop or miscommunication or non-communication. It created something out of that. There was purpose to that struggle, to that trauma. I don't know why I was going to say trauma, but for some of you, maybe that is the case. But I definitely feel here as well, there is some kind of motherly or maternal connection to this individual, whether that's you connecting with a child or vice versa. Something there with maternal or motherly relationship healing. So that's going to be for a select few of you. But definitely I feel like I said, with the emotional release, it's kind of like you're set free from this burden now, or this thing that was hanging over your head for a length of time, causing a lot of like just sadness or down, just discouraged feelings, a sense of just struggles, not being able to move one foot past the next, moving forward. And so you've come to this place where it's like, I no longer have that anymore in my life. It is done. It is resolved. I'm in a fantastic situation with this person that I want to be with in my life, whether it's romantically or just a loving connection, family, friend, or romantic partner. Okay, Leo, that's what I have for you guys. And we are moving on to Sagittarius. Last but not least, Sagittarius. And then I will do an Archangel card at the very end. What messages do you have, please, for Sagittarius? What do we got for Sag? Eight of Swords. Sag, Page of Wands, and the Hermit. Got Virgo energy here with the Hermit. So I'm getting a couple feelings here, Sagittarius, that first of all, somebody's missing you. Okay, I feel like somebody wants to talk to you. They miss you. There could have been some strain or separation between you and a person. Okay, you or they have been caught up in their thoughts. I feel like you may have been thinking about them a lot. You may have been wondering or stressing or worrying about them. I also feel like there's definitely some healing that had to take place between you and this person. There's a bit of this Virgo energy with the Hermit about having to take some time out. So I feel like that's probably you, but it could have been them. I feel like you've kind of needed to take a time out and go within, because you had a lot of stuff to deal with here with this Eight of Swords. You had a lot of struggles. You had things that were making you feel like you weren't free within yourself, okay? Your emotions, mental thoughts, emotions, your health maybe. It's like things were feeling very confined and restricted. There was a lot of weight weighing on you, a lot of things and stress, worrying. And it's like you had to just say, you know what? I'm done. I need to just shut everybody out, or shut out a person or multiple people, and I need to go within. I need to do me. I need to do Sag for a little while. I need to think things out, because I'm totally stressed out or I'm totally overwhelmed. And it's like, if I don't get a moment to myself, it's not going to be good. So I think that you've had a chance. You might still be in this phase of just enjoying your own quiet time, thinking about yourself, your life, what it is that you're reflecting on to create a new beginning so that you don't end up in this situation again, or prevent it anyways. But I feel like somebody here is missing you with this Page of Wands. Somebody wants to communicate with you. They kind of want to, I feel like it's a good energy because they miss you. They want to see how you're doing. It's like they may just want to have a conversation, or maybe give you a hug, or it's like, but you need this time out for yourself, Sagittarius. So I think they know that. I think people, or this person, realizes that. you may be non-communicative right now, or you may be just, like I said, you're really going deep into this quiet hermit mode. You're really taking time to yourself and you're saying, I'm going to call people next month. I'm taking a month out. I need to reflect. I need to just chill out and get out of my thoughts, clear my energy, meditate, whatever it is that you need to do to sort of release yourself from the shackles of this overwhelmed, stressful situation that I feel like you've been under. I don't know why your other readings may have had some of this energy. If you guys have been going through this for a bit of time, you can mention that in the notes, in the comments below if you want. I don't know if this is a trend with Sag. I feel like there's a bit of struggles that have kind of been in and out for some of you. But you're putting yourself first, Sagittarius. You're making decisions. You're feeling like I've got to do what I got to do for me. And it's creating a sense of your own inner peace, because the outside, the chaos, whatever it is that was stressing you out, possibly this person or multiple people, but definitely someone here is missing you. And somebody here I feel wants to talk to you or wants to see how you're doing, or maybe even bring you in some like happiness or bring in some positivity. Doesn't mean that you're not in that space. Doesn't mean that you're negative or that you're not happy. It just means that you need to take some time out to clear your own thoughts. You can find the happiness within your quiet time here for sure. But I feel like somebody wants to add to that if that's how you're feeling. If you're already in a pretty good place, somebody wants to, like, you know, just communicate, share, give you a hug, bring you some happiness, maybe share some laughs. It's like a positive note here with the Page of Wands. All right, so Sagittarius, you face that person or the people when you're ready, okay? Because this is definitely on your terms, it's on your time. You need to resolve the things that are going on in your life and within your headspace. Nobody can take that away except for yourself, right? Somebody could add to you, somebody could add goodness, positivity, but ultimately you have to take the time and take the choice to remove this sword, to walk out of this circle. Like, it's up to her to pull that sword out. None of them are harming her anymore. Okay, so I think that's what you guys are up to. And I hope that you do have positive influence or positive conversation or someone that wants to come in. So you can mention that in the comments if it resonates. That is all the signs. We are going to do the Archangel Raphael healing card. This will be collective. Oops. All right. What message does the collective need to hear? Message from Archangel Raphael healing. There we go. Detoxification. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for cleaning up my body, my mind, and my life so that I may happily and healthfully live free of chemicals. The detoxification, guys, it can be free of chemicals. Keep in mind, this isn't necessarily toxic chemicals or environmental chemicals from foods and toxic environmental. Keep in mind, something that detoxifying can also be of your emotions and your thoughts. Remember that things like anger, jealousy, fear, these things release chemicals into our brain, into our bloodstream, it's hormones. They release things. And sometimes those chemicals are causing damage. So detoxifying by healing the mind as well. Ultimately, you heal the mind, the body will follow. Okay, so maybe some of you are going through detoxification and just clearing and becoming purer thoughts. More pure, more cleaner, more detoxified. So it's about purifying the mind, purifying the emotions. This is very much Buddhist practice. If you're into Buddhism or Buddhist meditation, is about purification. So detoxification is excellent for physical as well. Maybe doing some juicing or fasting or eating healthy or doing a guided detoxification program. But also think about the thoughts and the emotions that cause chemical reactions in your body, which lower your immune system. They create hormonal imbalances, things like that. All right, guys, that is your reading. I want to wish you guys a great day. Thank you so much for all of your likes, your shares, and your new subscribers. Don't forget, you'll get an entry for a free reading with me. Good luck to everybody. I am going to make the draw very soon, so stay tuned for that. and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.